So if you've watched any of my previous videos, you've probably heard me say that I'm not a welder. You know, I've managed to get through without it. But now I have something where I need to weld, and I've had a friend that kind of has been helping me out with some welding, and I need to finish the job. So I went out and I bought a whole bunch of equipment. So I bought a Flux welder. This is all from Harbor Freight, a Flux welder, which comes with a helmet that you kind of hold in your hand. And I didn't know if I'm like good enough to be like holding with the mask with one hand and welding with the other. So I also went out and I got a helmet that secures on my head. And you also have to buy the flux core separately. I got some magnets, which I may not need for this project, but thought I might in the future, and some clamps. Let's find out what's in the box. So let's try and get the wire in. It wants you to make sure that it is off and unplugged, so it is unplugged. And we're going to remove this knob. All right, and the spring, don't lose it, and the top plate. All right, so we want to make sure that the spool is unwinding in a counterclockwise direction. So this wire, this is the end up here. So so it needs to go this way, so that it is unwinding in the correct direction. There we go. All right, then we're gonna put the top plate back on. And the spring and the knob. Okay, so this is the feed tensioner, so you want to turn this counterclockwise to loosen it. Okay, and that's so that you can flip it up, and then you can push the swing arm out, and then we want to remove the feed knob. You just turn it a little bit and it comes right off. Alright, so now on the roller it tells you what the diameter of the wire that is for. So this one is 030 diameter and the other side is 035 diameter. So you want to make sure that you have the right side facing up. So I have 3/100 of an inch diameter wire, the 030 wire. So now that I've verified that the feed roller has the correct side facing up, I can replace the cover for the feed knob and just put it in and give it a little bit of a turn clockwise and secure it. Alright, so now we want to get this wire out, and we want to be careful and hold it securely, because if you're not careful, it will unwind itself. So I'm going to hold that. I'm going to try and pull this little piece out. There we go. And you want to cut off any part of it that's kind of bent or crimped, so you have a nice, smooth, straight piece of wire. All right, and then you want to guide at least 12 inches of wire . Alright, so once you've fed in 12 inches of line, you can close the swing arm, and you can swing the feed arm tensioner across to latch it. And you just want to make sure that the welding wire is in the top groove. of the feed roller. And then you can turn the feed tensioner clockwise a couple of turns, so now you don't have to hold on to this wire anymore. Okay, so now we want to remove this nozzle. All right. And we want to take the tip out. Okay. So now we just want to hold the trigger until the wire comes out about 2 inches. So there we go. All right, so to check the tension, we have the wire here, and I just want to make sure that when it comes out and hits this board, that the wire bends and it doesn't just slip and not come out. There, you can see that bent. So the tension is good. We're just gonna snip that piece off. Okay, now we can turn the machine off. And we want to put in a tip here, and you want to make sure that your tip is the right tip for the wire that you're using. This is stamped with 0.030 on it, so that is the correct tip for the wire that I am currently using. Okay, and then we're going to put the nozzle back on. And then you want to cut this off at about 1/2 inch from the tip, which it pretty much is in this instance. So now we can close the cover. Okay, so I also got the helmet out of the box, and it pretty much comes out of the box ready to go. There is a film on the lens on the inside that you have to take off, and there's also one on the outside that you need to peel off. So, all right. Other than that, there are a few settings. You have your tinting setting on the side that determines how dark it gets. And there's also some dials on the inside where you can adjust the sensitivity and how quickly it gets dark. And you can also adjust the headband by turning this knob in and out. So, let's try it out. Alright, so I have these 2 pieces of metal. I have cleaned off the edges where I'm going to be welding them together. And we're going to clamp them in place. Alright, I'm just going to try and weld right across that seam there. Alright, so this is actually probably about 18 gauge, which is maybe a little bit thicker than what I'm going to be welding. I'm going to be welding sheet metal for a car. So the Chicago Electric only has 2 settings. For voltage, it's min and max, and then the wire feed speed I have set to 5. Alright, so there is my first attempt at welding. I think it got a little bit better towards the end. So like I said, this was my first attempt, so I definitely could use some more practice. Alright, let's tap away some of the slag. So I brushed away some of the slag. You can see there's still quite a bit of spattering and stuff. Definitely need more practice, but it's pretty strong. Could be stronger. Alright, I decided to just grind it off and try again. There's my second attempt. Still not pretty. Getting a little bit better, maybe. Let's see if it's any stronger. Well, that metal is bending. Yeah, that's better. It's holding stronger. It's not breaking, it's bending. Alright, so it looks like with a little practice, this welder's going to do what I need it to do. So if you got something out of this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to help support the channel, please consider subscribing or becoming a member by clicking the join button below. Thanks for watching. Take care.